Hello and welcome. So I'm going to continue this new city build. So let's just unpause and get started on that. In the last video I did ask for name suggestions. I've had a couple so far. One of them is quite tempting. I won't say what it is just yet. But for now the door's still open for any more suggestions. Now, I was thinking I'm just going to finish fleshing out this area, so there's still some gaps I can use up here. But I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to fall in the same trap I do on all my other cities and just get temptation to fill up every possible gap. So that's something I've got to watch out for. So I'm just going to fill up a bit more residential, maybe a little bit more commercial in this area. And then I'll go somewhere else. I haven't decided where yet. I have an idea of... Ooh, that's handy. Where am I? I have an idea of wanting to do something here, but I'm going to wait until I unlock high density zoning. So 6,000 population, so that's still some way away. So it means I'm going to have to build more low density before I even get that far. So maybe I'll unlock this tile next just to get ready, and then I can go on the side here later on. Right, so what have we got from last time? We got that. So like I said, this is going to be the main commercial centre, and it's going to remain that way. So maybe I'll just let's just try bending that road over. You know, don't want everything to be too straight. What is that again? A school. And I could do... I'm thinking... What am I thinking? Could I do a little... sort of... road? Well, that basically. Let's get some more houses down. So they can get to the shops by going that way, but maybe I'll give them a little footpath on this end as well, just to increase their choices a little bit. Is there anything else? Probably not. Just go straight through this block, I guess. So let's quickly just check where we... Ooh, okay, that needs attention. We need more power. Water is fine. Garbage is looking like it needs an upgrade as well. Do I have an incinerator yet? Not yet. That's 6,000 as well. I'm just going to drop another one of these down while I'm here. What building is that? Please. The most secure recycling plant in the world. Tons of elementary capacity. High school. Haven't built a university yet. Stuff libraries. No one ever uses them. Healthcare fine. Deathcare not fine. No, that is fine. I just haven't got crematorium yet. Okay. I don't think there's much else I need to look at there for now. So if this is the commercial zone, like I said, I'm just wondering if I want to put any more facilities in the area. So that was the sports hall. Is it under here? What else have I got? Medical helicopter. Probably not needed yet. Anything under here? It's probably a bit early to start a big park area yet. I mean, I could put some little features down. Oh, transport. I can do a bus route, I think. Shall I go for the biofuel bus depot? I did mention before I'm using unlimited cash. I'm just thinking, where do I want to put it? Probably somewhere with good road connections. I'm thinking here might be an idea. Is that my power plant? Oh, that was the other thing, wasn't it? Where is it? My power is really marginal. Do I have anything nicer than that yet? No. I'll just put another one down. So that's power sorted for now. Now where could I put one of these? I'm thinking I should have had another side road, shouldn't I? Ooh. I'm going to crumb it there next to the power station. Again, this area is getting a little bit high density, but I think there's realistic limits on how nice you can make an industrial area, aren't there? So this isn't going to be too much of a focus of making it nice. So how do I do a bus route again? Now we don't have a huge amount of area to cover. So I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I'm thinking one simple loop would suffice for now. So we're starting this commercial area. And I've put it on the wrong side already. So we start on this commercial area. I don't think people need to go to recycling by foot, do they? Go into the industrial zone. Long drive down here. You can pick up some people from these houses. You can pick up some... Ooh. Shall I do that or not? Because I'm thinking I'll probably want to run through the commercial zone at some point. Well, let's pick up some people from here as well. And here. I'll make it a bit closer to which end? This end? They can still walk over from the next road over, that's fine. Because the difficulty is, how do I get into there? Maybe I just don't. I'll just keep going along here. I mean, some people will have a bit of a walk, but I'm sure they'll manage. Why did they have red when I just... Did I delete that stop? So that would just help people move around in that loop. And now maybe I can do a smaller circuit. I want to add something in here. But because of my road layout, I can't do another natural loop without re-including this half again, I suppose. Maybe that's what I should have done and made that half a loop and this half a loop. I'll leave that single loop there for now, until I get some more roads in. That might give me more of an idea of how I could move things around a bit. Where is the bus? Probably a bit early for anyone news yet. No passengers, but I've only just put it down. It'll take a little time to work in. We have one person using it. He's got 5 buses to himself, whoever that is. Oh, we've got people waiting. So this stop seems quite popular. A possible drawback I have already is a lot of the route runs through this residential area, so it's quite possible buses will fill up before they get to this part. But I'll just let it run a bit, let it stabilise, see what happens. Maybe I need a route to go the other direction. I was going to add some more houses, wasn't I? Let's do that. That would be a horrible junction in real life. Perfect. And these people have nice and close to the commercial there. And I'll just do a little path over here. Can I curve it? Just so they have another little shortcut to get into the shops. How are we doing on the demand indicator? I'm going to expand just a few more blocks of commercial this way, I think. Okay, everything still looks fine for now. Just quickly checking on the bus. Yep, it's stabilised now. So after the initial rush, none of the buses are totally full. And everyone has enough room to go where they want to go. Just have to remember to check on it now and then. How are we doing over here? It's just about low level industry going on. School is still fine. Let's get some more houses down. I'm thinking maybe continue this one, I think, and just bend it round. But not to join up. Can I get a path in there? I'm not sure that's enough room for the game to let me, actually. That all do, actually. If I delete that, am I going to disconnect the whole area down there? Yes, but I can fix that. Once it's filled up a bit more, it'll be fine anyway. So again, just some more housing blocks. What's that again? School. That's fine. So you don't have to go very far to get to school then. I'm thinking with all these houses here, I just need another little feature here. So some sort of small park or something. Small, I said. Since it's quite residential, maybe the bouncy castle. That's the high school, wasn't it? No, it's an elementary school, that's fine. They'll probably appreciate the bouncy castle being close by. And I might as well just fill up these areas now. Okay, residential demand is declining. Commercial still a little bit, so maybe I could do a little bit more here. Or should I? Because this should have a bit of a kind of like a high street vibe now. So if we go, let's go from this end. Ooh, the mouse is really sensitive. So this is the shopping area. Just come down here, get whatever stuff you need to get. I'm wondering actually, is it worth having a little, just a sneaky little path to the residential behind or not? I mean, it's not that far from the walk around the edge anyway. Oh, it'll be fine actually. Busy corner shop. That's not on the corner. So how are these beachfront properties doing? Well, I'm blaming the mayor on this one. Look at that. None of them match anyone else in style. Apart from these two who copied each other. Yeah, blame the mayor. Who's responsible for... Oh, shit, that's me, isn't it? Never mind. Now, what we can do is get rid of the power line. Get rid of that. Do I need any more facilities yet? So that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's okay. So I'm going to fill in this area next, I think. Now, I'm thinking I probably want to branch some roads off this one to come down here. I don't want to load any more on those, I don't think. Or maybe I can continue that one just a little bit more. That'll go something like that. Oh, this is an awkward spot, so maybe I could do something like over there and then up to there. It's been... I don't want to join up with that existing one. I think that'll do actually. But I will have a little footpath, just again to maximise mobility, there to there to there maybe. I'm just thinking, do I want to curve it a little bit? Something like that, and then just there. I hate it when he does that. Does that count as a join? I hope that counts. It's a bit ambiguous sometimes how the mechanics work there. Similar here. Can I sneak one in between these two plots or not? Do you think I can do it? Can I do it? I can do it. Just. And that can join up maybe over here. So now when I drop a load of houses here, I keep forgetting, what is that again? That's a school. These power lines can probably do that. If I get it wrong, that would be unpowered. Oh no, it's bridged over the other side anyway. Do I need... I don't need that power, these power lines either. Tidy up a little bit. So once that joins to that, that gives us another connection and I don't have to rely on that. So how far have we got? A bit more here. Do I want to put houses on here though? Is my next question. Because it's not a main road, but it's still the most direct route to quite a lot of this area. So this could get quite a bit of traffic. Oh, tiny bridge, but that's fine. So just checking on the schools again. High school is okay, elementary is okay. Where's the other one? I guess everyone's growing up because I'm not putting in great big blocks in one go. We don't get the surge that you normally might see. Okay, we're still good to add more residential. I'm thinking, should I squeeze a little bit in there or not? That feels a little bit empty. That could do with something. Likewise there. So I don't think I'm going to continue the commercial any further. So that can go residential. On the same note, I wouldn't just have a little gap there. I don't know if I can put some feature in there later. Now these are really tiny little areas. I'm not sure if I should fill them up with housing. I'll see how it looks. I can always take it down again if I change my mind. I've got an urge just to fill in that gap. It just... Now before I do that, you're driving in to the city. What do you see? We've still got the pollution welcoming you. We've got recycling. It's dirty recycling, but it's recycling. And then we got all the smoky stuff over there. And I can't put... Well, I could put trees there just about. But I can't put it there because the pollution will just kill it. And I can't put it on this side because the pollution will just kill it. So that's not perfect by any means, is it? So you get here, again you can go this way to those small shops. Go down here to the big shops and the housing down the far end. Or into the industrial area. Should I use some of these somewhere? Normally I would probably want to use it more later on in the game, but oh, I want to use that for something a little bit later, but not now. So how are we doing? Still got demand for residential. Let's give them more residential. That doesn't make noise, does it? I think I asked that last time. I don't think it does. I'm just going to fill in this area. I won't do the smallest ones. I think it just gets a bit too small if I do. How's the bus route going? Kind of okay. Reduces a little bit of traffic, which isn't that bad anyway. Maybe it's time to build that next area. Again, I just don't want to overwork this. I can squeeze a few more trees in, maybe. That will help with the look. Unfortunately, I don't know my trees. What type are these? Wobbly trees, that's what they are. That could be interesting for later. But for now, where do I expand to? Like I said, my goal I think is I want to do something here later on. So that means I either have to go there, which doesn't get me a lot of building land, or I go there. Actually, I'm quite interested in... Let's go this way, actually. For two reasons. One reason, I get access to this peninsula here. I can make some, you know, nice housing. If you ignore the sewage outlet, I can move that. There's one other possibility I could do even without locking another tile, which is I got this space here. Now, do they have any resources? Let's just quickly check. So a bit of farming and a bit of ore. Have I unlocked the next industry area? I can do ore industry here. Let's do that for starters. And I've totally forgotten everything from last time. No. Start again. Which is the zone button? I need to zone it first, don't I? This is not a park area. It is an industry area. So... in for a penny, in for a pound. I'll do ore and farming. We got the two zones. Let's make the most of it. I could decide on exactly where that border is later on. I don't know, do I want to do any, or can I even do sea mining? Might as well leave it in the zone anyway, so I know exactly where it is now. But this is something I haven't thought about. I need to get a road from there to there. And I'm thinking the most logical one is just to continue this one. It does make it into a bit of a main road, arguably. And a couple of houses may have to go. Sorry. But I think that's just the most natural connection over. Just to start with. So if the traffic builds up a bit, then I can have maybe a separate bigger connection to the side here. Oh, that's something else I've totally forgotten about already. One of the things I've tended to do in my past builds is to use this small road, the very basic road. And I've done it again here. I keep thinking, why don't I use these roads? Why don't I use these roads? I just don't. And that seems to be the sort of thing I probably should be using. I'm thinking already actually, maybe I could upgrade this one to a 4-lane road, but rather than go through this residential area, I'll just make it do a 90-degree turn across here, and then I can go across the river there. Because that will have minimum impacts to the existing housing that's already in place. I mean, the park will need to be relocated, as will that school, is it? That's not too big a deal. Let's just do that. Oh, that road is going to be a bit... I'm going to have to chop the end off. Let's see what happens if I try to upgrade it. It'll probably just tell me no. Yeah. So I have to get rid of that. So those houses are gone. I don't know if they look quite right on the corner there. Well, I've done it now. I can always move it again later, I suppose, and that footpath. What I'll have to do in a moment is just to make sure that the junctions are okay. Let's put that footpath back in before I forget. Can I move that back there? Yeah. It's not quite the same though, because they'll have to use this crossing now. It's not quite direct. I'll leave a school there, I think. So like I said, it's going to... I'm going to lose a couple of houses in the process. The thing is though, can I just turn it a bit more that way? Let's just see what happens if I just do that. Yep, it'll let me. 2 sets of houses down, but it will let me. Let's turn some snap back on. Is that straight or not? What I could do, I suppose, is let's put a straight road in here first, and then I can join it up. Is that straight? I'm not going to worry about that for now. How's that? So at least now we have a relatively big road connecting to the rest of the road network, and it doesn't run, well, apart from that bit there. Oh, that's a right mess. I'm going to have to dezone some of it, I think. That does not look great. You're gone, you're gone. Let's just give a bit of space either way. They'll probably complain about noise anyway once traffic gets moving on it. And I'll put something else in its place later. Ooh, 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 that's not good. Really? Just to give it another connection point. So what do we need? Shall I make this a pure industrial zone, no residential? At least not on the top side here. You know, maybe later on I could expand residential. I mean, that looks like it could be quite nice. There's no resources there, unless I want to do oil. Yeah, that could work. So that could be the next residential area to service these industrial areas. Now, because it's an industrial area, I think it is warranted. It's okay to have just a very boring structure. So it might look a bit boring, but for an industrial area, it's going to be functional first, isn't it? Where was I? That one. I just want to continue it down a little bit more so I can join it up. Now that does give me one potential benefit, which is I can move that to this side and that will clean up that side a bit for residential uses. Or I could use a... Is that filtered or not? I mean, let's just get the area covered first. Just so, once again, I don't have to worry about it. Just to give a little redundancy. I don't know if I'll ever need it, but it might help a little bit. Now there's no power on this side. I'm going to do this trick I saw, which just lets... Ooh, it's a bit noisy though. Is that... No, that's not big enough. So I'm just going to have to be a little bit careful. There we are. Without having to run a cable over. But they are noisy, so I think it'll be fine. I'm not going to run anything too close to it, I don't think. Now if I turn that one off, all that muck should go away, and if that stays clean I can just delete that one and just build more on this side. Yeah, that's a lot cleaner, isn't it? I'm still going to have to run power here, aren't I? Right, let's look at the resources. We've got a load of ore. But first I need the ore industry whatever you call this building, the starter building. So that could be put maybe here. Or should I put it on a side road? Just having it on a side road just declutters the main route, let's say. Where's he gone? That one. And we're done. So that gets the ore, and that stores it, and that processes it. Where is it? It's not showing up. Ah. So that's the mine. That needs to be put into one of... somewhere around here. That's quite high, quite a dark coloured area, isn't it? So, where's he gone? Okay. Famous last words. Slope too steep. I can do that for now. Yeah, there's a bit of a slope there, isn't there? What was the other one? A bit of processing. So again, that could come this side. And storage. Ooh, that's a big one. It's gonna have to be... It's going to have to be after I put some power in. That's just annoying me now. So once again, I don't know how much that sort of gap. It's how far it can bridge. That's residential, isn't it? That's okay. I can get that far, but that's not close enough. I'll just run a power line to sort it. Is that okay for now? Alright. Yeah. It's a little bit hilly there. So they're importing, aren't they? But we got the little mines going. 4,800 units a week. I don't know if that's good or bad. I was going to check the traffic, wasn't I? Just make sure. I don't want lights if I can help it. So this will be the main route, and they have to give away essentially. Same here. I'm wondering actually. That might be better off with a single road, and then I could just have a junction differently. What am I trying to say here? I'll come back to that in a second. So let's just do the same on these ones. That'll do for now. Because what I'm thinking is, this is the main road. I don't mind having one road coming off it, but do I really want two going into the same junction. So one obvious way to resolve that is to firstly get that park out of the way a bit, and then we have to hit pause, because we're going to have to get rid of that and that. Yeah, that'd be okay, I think. So that is now a continuous flow over there. That would need moving at some point, that's okay. But basically if I join that to there, that can tee off to there maybe. Let's just see how that looks. No, helps if I pick the right road first. It really wants to join to that node, doesn't it? I can't join to another node. Fine, join to that node if you must. And then you can join... Is it because I've got snap turned on? Is that too close or not? I don't like it. Tiniest little building there. So if I go... Swap. Something like that. That can just relocate a little bit better. That part can come... I'm not sure, can it come down again? Not much, not really. It'll be okay there. I'm just thinking a single junction will just hopefully not affect the traffic as much as having the double junction effectively would. So any traffic joining would have to be done on this side, I suppose. This could get a bit busy, I suppose. I don't know. If a lot of traffic wants to go that way up rather than go, say, that way. Let's see how it goes. I'm probably overthinking it. It's not really that busy here, is it? So you come in on the double road. You can then turn off there to go to the shops if you want to, or continue over into the south side here. To be expanded into, down the road, we have the ore production facilities and the mines itself. I don't know why, this just triggered thoughts of me of the I can't remember the name now, the Pokemon. Never mind. So we got a little bit of more. We got a little bit of ore going there. Not quite making a profit yet, but helping a bit. And I just noticed a demand indicator. Yeah, I need stuff. Now, since I decided I didn't really want to put much more housing there, the next logical thing is, can I buy another tile? I can. I'm having that one. Because, as I said earlier, I think this would be the next housing area. Just keeping in mind I want to have the oil even. Okay, that's right on the edge. So I can build, if that's going to be farm area, then I can build in this sort of area. So we've got the beach area here. And a bit more river area. So I'm just going to try to bend a road by the coastline. So they can have the seafront property, so leave a little gap for the water pump there. That will get moved again in the future, but not right now. How does that look for... Yeah, that's a bit steeper than I would like actually. Can I get houses on there? It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? And the next question is, where do I join this road onto here? So I could just take one off there, I suppose. Maybe just a straight bit and then I can just curve the last little bit. And if I need more connections, then they can come over down here. So this is basically just seafront property, or riverfront. So we need the usual, so water. Just get the coverage in. Don't have to worry about it again then. Sewage treatment is not sufficient. I need another one. I'll just turn that one on again for now. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Now, how's the noise zone of that? Okay. So I can afford to start zoning even from there. So I don't want them too small, so I'm gonna, that's why I left that bit there. I'll probably have to do a little bit with the power. Yeah. And likewise I'll probably have to do a bit more to join to wherever I was over there. So yeah, it's a bit on the cliffside, isn't it? But it works. Where was the... If houses go on there, let's just try it, see what happens. It's bridged the power anyway, so they're sorting themselves out. The more observant of you may have noticed that's a potential mistake as well, because I'm thinking that's the only crossing from the two sides. And it might be okay for now, but it might not be okay later on. I might want a second crossing here, maybe. I could do it on the beach, I suppose. Or it could be a tunnel, or I could do something else altogether. So how do these houses look? Apart from having that ugly pillar there, I'll get rid of it for you, mate. That's still joined to that, I hope. So yeah, it's a bit cliff top, but they got sea views. And if they can ever find a way down the beach, Okay, that's the ore, is it? Nice. So how are we doing here? So they're saying not enough buyers. Don't tell me that one's empty. I didn't see. Did I build storage? I never built a storage, did I? That could be part of a problem. So let's see if I can get some storage here. That might help out a bit with the supply and demand there. One of each. I don't know which one I need or want. One of each. Now, is OCD going to make me move it? Yes, it is. And just a little... that. So any excessive... whatever they do there can be stored here now. How? I don't know what I've got now. Is there any other production facility I can make? A build even. Glass manufacturing. That sounds good. So presumably this can just go anywhere. So they take ore and make glass. That is ore. They're mining ore. What's the difference between sand storage and ore storage? Because they both store ore. Except that stores a little bit less. I'll leave them to it. I mean, I could start expanding that to increase production at some point. Quite in the red at the moment, but we've only just started. Yeah, we're a bit short. We've got some industry demand, so let's see. No, we can't do anything else. Defence. Who cares about the fence? Small or underground mine. What's the difference between that and that? That has slightly higher production. Did I put one of these out? I'm thinking that's a natural place to put it, but I'll just have to redefine the border slightly. So let's just continue the road. Did I use normal road there? I should keep it consistent. Underground mine. couple down for now. So I know, I had said in the past, I didn't want a grid-like structure, but it does seem not unreasonable for an industrial area. They're generally not designed to be pretty, are they? They're just designed to be functional. So this residential area here, once I start fleshing it out, of course, this will also have to be try to keep it a bit pretty. Where was the... Okay, that's a farmland area, so I can build there, the housing. But if I need more industry, I can start a farm area here. You know, maybe this road should have been a main road, or I could put a main road across here, perhaps. Give a nice major connection. That's an option I can do for next time. Won't do it just yet. Actually, I think this is a good place to stop. So we got some river base houses here, just to help serve this area. They can still go over this side, but I need to build up the facilities on this side. So schools, shops, the usual stuff. If I'm going to put my houses here, and then in turn I can expand the industrial area as well. Okay, like I said, I think I will end it here. Thank you for watching and see you next time.